President Barack Obama puts the halt on the Dakota Access Pipeline, but is it a victory? Thank you to all the tribes for going out there and protesting the pipeline. Great job. Thank you. Obama, no, sorry. No thank you for you, because we really know what you did. You just shut it down a little bit on the same deadline of the Army Corps of Engineers for people to get off the land so that you can slowly thin out the field. Some people will go home for the holidays, it will be winter, and that group will dissipate a little bit. Some will stay, some will go, and then a new president in January, and then the $3.8 billion starts speaking again, because that's what it's really about. $3.8 billion project. People want a return on that investment, and I want to talk to those people right now. Do you think it is a smart investment anymore in pipelines and oil and coal and all these dirty fuels that will be opposed? Green technology will keep getting better and better. It's a technology. Do you get it? Oil and coal is a commodity. It's at its peak already, but a technology keeps getting better and better and better and better and better as new discoveries are made. There are already solar plants out there that have comparable electricity prices to coal plants. You're a billionaire. Hey, are you going to build a new coal plant in the United States of America? You'd have to be out of your mind to do that. All the coal plants are getting old, and that coal, sorry, Donald Trump can't sell that coal. Not in the United States. Might be able to get some of it over to China, but even in China, have you seen the cities in China full of smog? They don't really want a lot more. They just have a requirement level right now. But they are moving big time into solar and wind and other forms of energy. And that's what we're saying. The billionaires, you're supposed to be the smart people. You put $3.8 billion into a pipeline that is now in jeopardy, and it might even have more jeopardy because, hey, even if the strategy works of having a little pause right now, and then the new president tries to plow it through. If the new president tries to plow it through in the same route, oh my goodness, you might lose your $3.8 billion. That was smart. The geniuses of the billionaires who build these huge projects around the world. Fossil fuel projects are not going to be profitable anymore. And if you work for an oil company or a coal company, you gotta ask the management, what are you doing? What's your strategy here? Why have you not changed this company into an energy company? Yeah, oil and coal, they were good for a while, but you missed your opportunity. In the 1970s, that's a long time ago, there was an energy crisis. You should have known right then that you had to put some money into researching green energy and new forms of energy, new ways of making money. You didn't have to be an oil and a coal company solely. You could have done all kinds of things, but you let it sit for 40 or 50 years when you figured out that oil and coal are really dirty. You had to know that this day would come when thousands of people would oppose you. In Alberta, Canada, it's so expensive to take the bitumen out of the sand with tons of water. It's so dirty. In the Arctic Circle, it's so expensive to extract anything. And in Arctic oceans? Really? Are you serious? You're going to spend that kind of money hoping that oil and coal will last long enough for you to get a return on that money? You could get a return on your money on so many other things. And in Canada, 2 more pipelines. Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, approved 2 pipelines in British Columbia going from Alberta over to the Pacific Ocean. He had to know there are going to be thousands of people who oppose the pipelines. Justin, what are you thinking? Are you encouraging more conflict? So the Dakota Access Pipeline, it ain't over yet, and there's new pipelines that are coming online. New pipeline projects for people to oppose. The tip of the spear is pretty darn clear. It's not just about pipelines. It's about the billionaires and the billions that get invested in ways that the public doesn't want. Don't say that it's crazy leftists and Indians getting in the way of the economy. No, it's the billionaires getting in the way of the economy. It is the economy, stupid. The green economy of green technology that will exponentially get more efficient in the future. It is the future, and you should know that. Billionaires, you're supposed to be the smart people. Invest your billions in a smart way. Please and thank you. Thanks for watching, and as at-home activists, remember, this is a narrative game. We have to get the narrative out there that it is the economy, stupid. Yes, it is about the economy. It's about green technology being the future, and we're sick and tired of billions and billions and billions of dollars getting pushed into old technologies that people are going to want to get a return on. It's understandable that people want a return on that money. But what we're saying is stop putting the money in that, start putting it in something else. Billionaires, you're supposed to be the smart people. Let's get together on this. And if you work for the coal industry, the oil industry, you got to start asking your bosses, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You're leading us down the garden path here. You have a business plan that does what? Goes where? What happens when we get all the coal out of this mine? Do you just shut it down? Is that it? Is it over? Nobody's going to build a coal plant in the United States of America. No. And I'd be surprised, actually, if there are many more coal plants in China or India, because by that time, the green energy will be cheaper than the coal. Thanks for watching. Feel the burn.